The 1970s changed music forever. It was a decade of experimentation, rebellion, and emotional honesty. A time when artists weren't just chasing hits, they were shaping culture. Some of the biggest songs from the 70s are still streamed millions of times every month, decades after their release. They've been covered, sampled, debated, and rediscovered by new generations. In this video, we're counting down the defining song from each year of the 1970s, tracks that didn't just top charts, but captured the spirit of their moment in time. Let's begin. 1970, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon and Garfunkel. Few songs in music history carry the emotional weight of Bridge Over Troubled Water. Released in January 1970, this sweeping ballad felt like a comforting hand on the shoulder of a world emerging from the turbulence of the 1960s. Paul Simon originally wrote the song as a simple folk tune, inspired by gospel music, particularly the Swan Silvertones. But producer Roy Haley and Art Garfunkel pushed for something bigger. What followed was magic. A delicate piano intro gives way to Garfunkel's soaring, angelic vocal. I'm on your side. Slowly building into a breathtaking orchestral climax. The result was a song that felt spiritual, uplifting, and timeless. It topped charts in more than 10 countries, won 5 Grammy Awards, including Record and Song of the Year, and became one of the best-selling singles of the decade. Ironically, Paul Simon later admitted he regretted not singing Let himself. A tension that foreshadowed the duo's breakup just 1 year later. In many ways, Bridge Over Troubled Water was both their crowning achievement and their farewell. 1971. Imagine, John Lennon. If Bridge Over Troubled Water was comfort, Imagine was a challenge. Released in October 1971. Imagine there's no John Lennon's most famous solo song stripped music down to its core. A gentle piano, a vulnerable vocal, and lyrics that demanded reflection. Inspired heavily by Yoko Ono's poetry, Imagine asked listeners to envision a world without borders, religion, or possessions, ideas that were deeply controversial at the time. Critics accused Lennon of hypocrisy, pointing to his wealth and lifestyle. But the song quickly outgrew its creator. It became an anthem for peace movements, global unity, and moments of collective mourning and hope. Rolling Stone later ranked Imagine as one of the greatest songs ever written, and decades later, its message remains just as powerful. 1972, Lean on Me, Bill Withers. Some songs don't just endure, they become part of our lives. Lean on Me was released in 1972 and instantly connected across generations,
Ride with me,
cultures, and communities. With its gospel-infused piano chords and Bill Withers' raw, honest voice, the song was built on simplicity. And that's exactly why it worked. Withers wrote it based on his childhood in Slab Fork, West Virginia, where neighbors relied on one another through hard times. That message of support and unity turned Lean on Me into more than a hit. It became a staple at graduations, funerals, rallies, and moments of healing. Few songs remind us of our shared humanity the way this one does.
Baby, come on, sugar.
1973, Let's Get It On, Marvin Gaye.
Baby, get it on.
Released in August 1973, Let's Get It On redefined what a love song could be. Originally conceived as a spiritual piece, it was transformed into a deeply sensual expression of intimacy and connection, and Marvin Gaye delivered it flawlessly. From the melting guitar intro to Gaye's emotionally charged vocal, every note drips with authenticity. It was bold, unapologetic, and groundbreaking, and it soared to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Now, it's kind of warm in there, baby. Let me get comfortable. I just want...
More than just a slow jam, Let's Get It On became the gold standard for romantic music, a track that still sets the mood half a century later. 1974, Waterloo, ABBA. Waterloo wasn't just a song. It was a launch pad. When ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1974, they didn't just win a competition, they rewrote the rules. With glam rock energy, infectious hooks, and dazzling harmonies, Waterloo exploded onto the global stage. It topped charts across Europe, cracked the US top 10. And turned ABBA into international superstars. Decades later, it's still considered one of the greatest Eurovision songs of all time, and the moment ABBA became unstoppable. 1975, Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. No song shattered expectations like Bohemian Rhapsody. Opera, hard rock, ballad, no chorus. Nearly 6 minutes long. Released in 1975, Freddie Mercury's masterpiece defied every rule of radio and somehow became one of the biggest songs ever recorded. Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Record executives hated it. DJs loved it. Fans demanded it. It spent 9 weeks at #1 in the UK and became Queen's defining song. A reminder that creativity has no limits. 1976 Dancing Queen, ABBA Pure Joy, perfect pop. Dancing Queen captured the magic of youth, freedom, and the dance floor like no song before or since. Released in 1976,
anybody could be that guy.
It became ABBA's only US #1 hit and one of the most beloved songs of all time. From its shimmering piano intro to its euphoric chorus, Dancing Queen remains timeless, proof that happiness can be recorded. 1977 Stayin' Alive. Bee Gees' few songs define an era like Stayin' Alive. Built on a pulsing groove and Barry Gibb's iconic falsetto, it became the heartbeat of disco and the centerpiece of Saturday Night Fever. Its rhythm even became a medical training tool, with its tempo used for CPR instruction. Swagger, survival, and style. Stayin' Alive made disco immortal. 1978, YMCA, Village People. Some songs become traditions. YMCA transcended music. turning into a global cultural phenomenon. From weddings to stadiums, its dance moves and chorus are instantly recognizable and endlessly joyful. In 2020, it was added to the U.S. National Recording Registry, officially cementing its legacy. 1979, My Sharona, The Knack. As disco dominated, My Sharona kicked the door open for a new wave of rock. With its ferocious riff and raw energy, it exploded in 1979. Spending 6 weeks at #1 and becoming the year's biggest single, The Knack never matched its success, but this song didn't need a follow-up. It closed the decade with Rebellion and opened the door to the 1980s. The 1970s gave us comfort, protest, joy, rebellion, and reinvention. These songs didn't just define a decade, they shaped music forever. Now it's your turn. What song defines the 70s for you? Did we miss one that deserves a place on this list? Let us know in the comments. And if you're ready to keep going, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into music history.